Okay, good morning, everybody. It is the world's first and only dark skin activist, Rashida Strober. I am the creator, the inventor, the designer, the architect of the first platform ever created in history for the eradication of darkism, the eradication of colorism, the eradication of skin tone discrimination. I created dark skin activism. That is the name of the first platform from scratch, from my heart, before social media was even thought about, heard of, invented. And people stole from my platform starting back in 2015. People with bigger platforms, after I went viral for talking about Kendrick Lamar's darkism, people began stealing from my platform. But you're not the dark skin activist. These are not your original thoughts. These are not your original ideas. And I'm here to say that from the outset. So if you're here to steal concepts and ideas from my channel, I'm not having it. Now, with that being said, I encourage people to listen to what I'm saying, but also give me credit for my work. This particular idea, I do want implemented. But if you're going to implement the idea, at least have the decency and the respect to say, you know what, I got this idea from the dark skinned activist Rashida Strober. Because these ideas come from my soul. They don't come from me watching nobody video. They don't come from me, copying nobody else. They come from my soul, and they come from what I really believe. You can't fake this. You can't. That's the problem. People need to need to stop being fake. In the age of social media, you got so many people out here that's faking it. And I can't respect that. So I had to let y'all know that before I even get started. Want to say good morning. Want to say like the video, share the video, and thank y'all for watching. Now, I also want to let everybody know that I have a play going on June 26th. And to purchase your ticket, go ahead and get your ticket. You can go to my website, darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com is the website that you're looking at where you can go on ahead and get your tickets. Okay? The tickets are $44.99. The show is called A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, where victims of darkism, they're going to get revenge. I wrote this play. I star in it. I play all the characters in it. And it was written before there was social media. So to those of you out there that done copied my work, shame on you. You're not the fucking dark skin activist. You'll never be the dark skin activist. You can copy, you can steal, but this shit is original. My shit is original from 2006. And I'm not going to stop putting out my ideas because these bums on YouTube sit back and copy and steal and don't have the decency to say, I got this idea from here. None of these bitches been talking about dark skin. Don't make me start singing my song, you ain't been talking about dark skin. Because I will bust that out. I will bust that out this morning. Because you ain't been talking about dark skin until you heard Rashida Strober do it. I can't stand these bitches for stealing my work. Good morning, Anthony. Well, thank you. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. I do. All right. So June 26th is going down. You can watch the play through pay-per-view live stream. I said pay-per-view live stream. That means if you're not in Atlanta, that's okay. Just go to my website and click that buy now button to get your pay-per-view ticket, and boom, you got your ticket, or you can watch it from anywhere in the world. Now, if you are in Atlanta, scroll on down and buy the buy now ticket for the Atlanta show. I'm going to be at the White Label, located at 349 Decatur Street Southeast. And I'm going to be performing my live show there. So come on out if you're in Atlanta. And if you're not in Atlanta, watch the pay-per-view live stream. Tickets on sale right now at darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. Teach your children about the duets between Black men and Black women. And if you could find some dark-skinned women, I would appreciate that. These are, once again, the original ideas and thoughts of Rashida Strober. So don't bring your motherfucking ass up on here stealing from my brain. They pick my brain. We're not finna fucking do that. I'm tired of people stealing from my work. This is my original thought process. I ain't watch a bitch video and get this. This came from my brain. And I know you wish you was me. You might have just subscribers, but your ass ain't got the original intellect and the creativity. Cause bitch, I got more talent in my pinky. Now let's talk about Marvin Gaye, who I love very much. I love you, Marvin Gaye. What's Going On is in my top 10 favorite albums of all times. My baby daddy, shout out to Raheem. That when we first met, he's a big Motown fan, a big Marvin Gaye fan. I never forget. He would always play Marvin Gaye. He would play. Marvin Gaye did duets with a lot of beautiful black women. He did duets with Kim Weston. He did it first though. Mary Wells first before Kim Weston, but Tammy Terrell, who I adore, is the one that I would argue was the most popular. So let's go ahead and Google that. Man, my baby dad Raheem, who was from DC, moved down to Florida. We started dating, and he would come to my house and he would play Marvin Gaye, and I just completely. This was like back in '98. You know, I would completely fell in love with Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell's work of art. Brilliant masterpiece. And yes, she's light skinned and I don't care. Okay, so all y'all motherfuckers out there be lying on me, talking about, oh, you know, like that's a lie. I think that, to be honest with you, Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell, I'm trying to blow up a picture there. Their duets is probably my favorite of all time. I ain't gonna lie. All right, y'all know You're All I Need to Get By. Okay, Mary J. Blige and Method Man. Y'all remember that? Okay, that came from Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell. Don't get it twisted. I'm a fucking huge fan. A huge fan. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I would love to see a movie on Tammy Terrell's life because she did pass away, I believe, in 1970 at a very early age. But did these two wonderful people make brilliant, phenomenal music? And the imagery in terms of the black man and the black woman, the imagery is amazing. The duets that they did, man, I'm telling y'all, Your Precious Love, oh my God. Black children should be taught at an early age. And I'm teaching my daughter. I let her see the duets between the black man and the black woman. And really, it was back in the 60s and the 70s and the 60s, I would say, that you started to see this, because the whole thing is this. Back then, I don't know, it was more of a, black people were more together to me. So you got a lot of imagery in terms of duets from that era. And it's a great teaching tool. Again, these are the philosophy and opinions of Rashida Strober, the dark skin activist. Don't come to my channel copying my shit. I have to say that because I'm fucking tired of people listening to my original ideas that's in my brain from what the people that I love, my life experience. Like I said, my baby daddy back in '98, he used to listen to Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell and just Marvin Gaye music a lot. And I've been loving Marvin Gaye since I was like in my 20s, early 20s. I love me some Marvin Gaye. And this is how I got exposed to it. So don't come trying to duplicate my shit. You're not the dark skin activist. This ain't your story. Be original. If you're going to use what I'm saying, fine. Give me credit for it. These are my original thoughts. So the imagery is just amazingly phenomenal. And, you know, let's get to Kim Weston, who actually came before Tammy Terrell, who I love, both of them. They're brilliant. And then you had Mary Wells. You know, I particularly love this imagery because Kim Weston is obviously, as we can see, dark-skinned. And it's just a beautiful sight to behold. The reason I'm choosing Marvin Gaye is because Marvin Gaye is probably my favorite when it comes down to the black man doing duets with black women. And he's done. I mean, you had the great Donny Hathaway now Donny Hathaway is my number one. But I will say that Marvin Gaye is like, oh man, he's in my top. When it comes down to male performers, my top 5. Of course, Stevie Wonder is always up there. But he just made all this great music with black women. And it's just so beautiful. And the imagery is just so powerful. And we need to be teaching our black men, black youth, black men, black women, black females, black males. They need to see this. They need to see this imagery to show that black men and black women love each other. There's a true love there. Marvin Gaye also did. Let me type in Marvin Gaye and Ross. And Diana Ross is obviously dark skinned. Okay. They had one song that I just truly adore called My Mistake. Oh my God. And I think this is probably my favorite picture. No, not that one. It's this one. That's my favorite picture of these two together. Two dark skinned, amazing, gorgeous looking people together. I love it. I just absolutely adore this. This is a teaching tool to symbolize the love between the black man and the black woman. Because make no mistake about it, these are love songs. They're love songs. There are songs of togetherness. I just love that picture. I'm just looking at that. This picture right here, y'all. And Marvin Gaye is just, he got boss written all over his face. I love it. I love it. And then we got the Afrocentric look right here with the fro. That right there is a win for dark skin activism. The beauty of the black man and the black woman is just phenomenal. And like I said, yes, these are I believe this is probably from the 70s, these pictures, but it's still a teaching tool. It's a wonderful teaching tool. There goes Stevie Wonder, who I love so much. Oh, look, there's a picture of Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, and Diana Ross. This is just amazing, y'all. I'm speechless. So, yeah, my whole point, and I was just listening to the music of Marvin Gaye, thinking about him and the What's Going On album that symbolized the struggles of black people in the United States. And I love that album because you could tell that it's from his heart and soul. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. And then it would come the music he did with Tammy Terrell. But What's Going On album is a socially conscious pro-black album that I just have always adored, and it's so fitting to the times that we're in right now. And I don't like the remakes. I know that they remade What's Going On. I don't want to hear nobody remaking. I understand these artists, they're inspired, but I just can't take the remakes. Like, because that album was so pure and so raw and so real and so just the fucking real deal. I can't take people covering the real shit. I'm one of the people that don't like covers. Like I can't. I cannot. And so, of course, you start listening to one album or song that you like, and it just folds over into other stuff. So, of course, the albums with Diana Ross, with Tammy Terrell. I just listen to all this stuff because I'm a soul music fan. I mean, I like black soul music, black R&B. That's what I love. That's just what the fuck it is. That's just the realest, rawest, purest shit ever. Like you can't get no better than black music. You cannot. That's just what it is. Everybody knows that. So the thought just came across my mind, just looking at all the beautiful black women that Marvin Gaye did all these wonderful duets with, and the imagery is just so powerful. And I just thought to myself, let me make a video today. Let me open up today with letting people know that one of the most powerful things that we could do with our children is we can teach our kids. We can show them, because we have a visual representation on. We got YouTube now. We have the internet now. We have a visual representation of these black men and these beautiful black men and beautiful black women that was making beautiful music. And a lot of us we came about as a result of this music. Let's keep it 100. My father was 50 some years old, about 53. My mother was 23. when they conceived me, two dark-skinned people. And they came of age in this era. They are from this era. And so I already know that I was conceived as a result of the music that was made between the black man and the black woman. This is how it's supposed to be. This right here, man, this is man, I love this picture. If there are no words to tell y'all how much I adore this picture of Marvin Gaye and Diana Ross. There's no words. There are no words to tell y'all how much I love this picture of Marvin Gaye and Kim Weston. And she's darker. I have to point that out. She's darker than Diana Ross. Yes, she is. It's that imagery is so powerful. The black man with a black woman, a dark-skinned black woman. And again, do not get it fucked up here now. Do not get it fucked up. I adore Tammy Terrell. Do not get it fucked up. Listen, I love these two together. That imagery is just so beautiful and so powerful. And their music was just, man. And I can't talk about Marvin Gaye without and his duets without talking about, give me a second, y'all, without talking about Mary Wells, because she was first, and Marvin Gaye. I have to pay homage. I have to pay homage. Y'all. Just seeing a black man with a black woman is powerful. There they go. This is from the album Together, and Mary Wells started it all. So we got to respect that. We got to respect that. There she is, Mary Wells. Listen, if y'all can't tell, I'm a big Motown fan. I'm a fan of Berry Gordy. I am. I got to just keep it 100. A lot of the stuff that he did, I don't like, but his vision and what he put forth in terms of the black man and the black woman, to me, I could take out the different sides that I can see. I can say, okay, this is bad, but at the same time, this was the good part. And this was the brilliant part. The imagery, leaving the legacy of the imagery between the black man and the black woman. The love between the black man and the black woman is powerful. And we have this legacy. Like I said, where in this day and age, we need to be pushing the agenda of the love between the black man. And look at the title of this. Look at that. That's symbolic to me. Marvin Gaye, Mary Wells, together. For me, and music is subject to interpretation. Art is subject to interpretation. People interpret my art all the time. I don't have a problem with it. I can tell you what I meant and what I intended when I was writing my play, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, or writing my books. But hey, I can't control your interpretation. I'm not here to do that. I'm not. So for me, Marvin Gaye and Mary Wells' album Together symbolizes black men and black women together, being together, marriage, family. And this is what we need to be teaching our kids. This is what we need to be showing our kids. And I want to thank Marvin Gaye, Mary Wells, Berry Gordy, the Motown family, Tammy Terrell, may she rest in peace. I want to thank Diana Ross. Even though some of these people, Diana Ross, she did wind up, where's she at? She did wind up marrying a non-black man. But I got to go back to the imagery here. The legacy of this imagery to me is powerful. And I just love it. And this is what we're going to get back to. We're going to get back to, oh, that reminds me of another one of my favorite artists. Let me Google him because I love him, because I don't think they married anymore. But I do believe that, I don't think they married anymore. But Anthony Hamilton had a dark-skinned black wife, and Anthony Hamilton is one of my favorite singers as well, because he comes from that, he has that sound, that raw talent, the real kind, not that fake watered down shit that comes from the Marvin Gaye, the Stevie Wonder, the Donny Hathaway era. That's why I love him so much. This guy is so talented, and plus he was married to a dark-skinned woman, and he has an album called Back to Love. And for me, again, that my interpretation, back to love for me is to say, black man, black woman, come on back. Thank you, Anthony Hamilton, for that. Black man, black woman, come on back to love. That's my interpretation of it. Let's get back together. Look at him in his beautiful dark-skinned wife. Look at that. This is so powerful. This is so powerful. Okay, I just love it, y'all. Oh, look, can we take this in for a moment? Can we take it in just for a moment? Our kids need to be looking at this. We need to be showing, if you got a little black boy, a little black girl, you need to be showing. I do this with my daughter all the time, honey. I do this with my daughter all the time. You need to be showing your black child images of black love. And the duets. I talk about the duets because you got the black man singing to the black woman. You got the black woman singing to the black man. So that's very important. Another one that I got to shout out here real quick that I just adore. Give me a second here. I can't even talk about duets without talking about. Y'all remember Lauryn Hill and D'Angelo? Do y'all remember Lauryn Hill? I'm spelling the name wrong. Let's see if I can get this right. D'Angelo. Come on, Rashida. You can't spell this morning. Okay. Nothing Even Matters, off that one of the most brilliant albums of all time. Look at that. Look at how beautiful. Look at that. Look. Oh my God. Oh, this is fucking iconic. This is legendary. This is what I want to see. Lauryn Hill, the greatest female rapper of all time. Nobody touches Lauryn. Nobody. She sits on her throne. The queen sits on her throne. Thank you, Lauryn Hill, for being dark-skinned, black, beautiful, and intellectual. You can teach Trina a thing or two. You need to go over there and teach her something about pro-blackness. You need to help develop her intellect, her worldview, because Lord have mercy. But I'm not going to talk about Trina today. I'm not going to talk about Trina. I'm going to talk about these beautiful black singers and their imagery and how powerful this is. Have y'all heard Nothing Even Matters? Have y'all ever heard? And a lot of these black male singers was inspired by Lauryn Hill, but you won't marry a dark-skinned woman though. Y'all love that dark-skinned female swag because y'all already know that when it comes down to talent, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. The great Lauryn Hill, she sits on her throne. She's in a class all by herself. Nobody's fucking with Lauryn Hill ever. I don't give a fuck. She ain't got to put out no more albums ever. You're not fucking with Lauryn Hill. Never. Ever. On your best day. On your best day. Okay? We're going to keep that 100. Okay? But the imagery of these two together, these two wonderful, brilliant soul singers is just powerful. And this is what our black children need to see. They need to see it visually. The visual representation is power. Because it says that this is what you need to do. When you grow up, you need to go find your black king. When you grow up, you need to go find your black queen. Now, I do like this picture of them together because Lauryn Hill is just like dark. She's dark skinned. I like seeing her. It's just so pretty and dark. That visual representation with the black man, even though I don't feel like he did her right. So I'm not gonna start talking about Rohan Marley because that's a whole nother damn live. We're gonna stay focused on the positive here. Okay. So yes, you got YouTube, you got the internet, use it for good. Use it to show positive, because people trying to tear down the black man and the black woman. They don't want to see us together. That's just a fact. But we have to fight. We have to continue to fight, and we have to continue to show that black love is strong and black love is powerful. And the media is always being used to perpetuate different agendas. the internet now being a part of the media that's being used to perpetuate certain agendas. So we have to use it to our advantage as well. D'Angelo. D'Angelo and what was her name? I'm showing it on my tongue. Not D'Angelo and Erykah Badu. D'Angelo and Angie Stone. And people ain't like when he was with Angie Stone though. They was jealous. They were hating. They were haters. They were haters. They didn't like when people didn't like when D'Angelo was with Angie Stone. But D'Angelo and Angie Stone got a child together, honey. They got a dark-skinned child together, so get over it. Get over it, because that's what he liked. They be mad, child. They be mad. Sometimes they be mad when the black man likes a dark-skinned black woman. How you mad at a black man for liking his own woman? Ah, that's a joke. Hi, haters. Hi, haters. Hi, haters. Hi, haters. Y'all could be mad because Angie Stone was dating D'Angelo. And I remember the haters. I remember the jealous people. Okay. I sat back and I watched all of it. I seen it all. But I'm here to let you know that the black man is supposed to be with the black woman. The black man is supposed to be with the dark-skinned black woman. That's how it's supposed to be. And people can try to fight against it all they want to, but you can't change what is intrinsic. It is intrinsic to the black man's nature to be with the dark skin and the black woman. And you're not going to be able to change that. So I want y'all to understand this, and I want y'all to keep on fighting for black love, and I want you to start teaching your children at an early age. And one of the ways that you could do it is by simply showing them the imagery. The imagery is powerful. Look at that title. Look at all these titles. Like Motown was brilliant. Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell united. That symbolizes to me the black man and the black woman being united. Marvin Gaye and Mary Wells together. Look at this. This is just amazing in terms of when you think about black men and black women staying together, coming together, marrying and dating. Those words, together, united, very powerful. So, I'm very grateful to Motown and everybody that was a part of it, the good, the bad, and the ugly, for the imagery, the sheer imagery that was brought forth. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch. Make sure y'all like the video today. Make sure y'all share the video. And remember, I got my play coming up. Get your tickets right now. They are available right now. A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. I'm going to be performing it live. You can watch it through pay-per-view live stream. You do not have to leave your home. Simply go to my website, darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com, and you can get your pay-per-view live stream tickets, or if you are in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, you can come on out to the White Label and get your tickets and come on out in person and see it. It's June 26th. We're right around the corner, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. While you're at my website, which is darkskinactivist.com, once again, darkskinactivist.com, scroll on down and get a free copy of my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. Absolutely free. Free. That's right. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch, and I will see you on June 26th for the live performance of A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, the definitive play about dark skin. If you ain't seen A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, you shouldn't be talking about darkism. You shouldn't be talking about colorism. You shouldn't be talking about dark skin, because you ain't been talking about dark skin until you heard Rashida Strober do it. darkskinactivist.com.